Hi, this is your holistic herbalist, Dr. Saunders. I am here to tell you about your other Journey Back to the Garden book, the causes, prevention, and the remedies. This is so exciting. It's about the 13 health violations that can be reversed God's way. Because God, the creator and manufacturer of us, can heal us through his way of how he wanted his body to operate. So don't forget that. The my purpose, I want to tell you my purpose and passion for doing these health books. I am really angry because I am sick and tired of my family, friends, and people that I know being sick. Some of them are sick and tired of being sick too, because they're looking miserable. They have to some take dozens of pills every day. Um, the doctors are only treating the illness. God sent me and others to heal you with nuts and fruits and vegetables and herbs. That's God's healing. Three things: vegetables, fruits, herbs, and nuts. Four things. Four things, the nuts. The nuts like walnuts and pecans and almonds and all those good nuts, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts. Oh, they are so good. And they have that good omega-3 that helps all your bones, keep them from, deteriorating so fast. I have scriptures in here that are witnesses, because everything on this earth has a witness, and our Creator, He has witnesses too, His Word. So what I'm going to teach you in this book, the causes, prevention, and the remedies, I'm going to mainly teach you about the diabetes, the high blood pressure, and the colon cancer, because a lot of people are getting colon cancer. Well, I also have the other herbalists. I have Patrice O'Day that will be, I will be videoing her, that will give you some instructions, and she will give you some information on different herbs that she has experienced with, and her customers and friends had experience with also, and have lots of testimonies. She is a herbalist and a consultant, and she's been doing this for over 15 years. I also have Keisha Murray that will be giving you a little mentoring on she did the herbs and the different types of herbs, because she's really a health specialist on that. Um, and I have Donna Bell, she works with your body, mind, and spirit. She sells the healing oils that will help you have a calm mind, and calms the anxiety, depression. She has those heals. She has even the lamps that you can light up, and then you can heat your herbal essential oils in, and have that pleasant smell that maybe if you can't sleep at night, you'll be able to sleep. She will be mentoring you on your mind and spirit. She is a evangelist, a health evangelist. And also have the poet. They call her a happy bug. She will do some poet to help your mind and your body and everything, because we need our mind, the mind to think a certain way, so that it will help heal our bodies, because the way you think is how you will feel. Because if you're feeling depressed and you're feeling sick, your whole body starts feeling that way also. And then you start getting where you don't have no energy, it becomes weak, drowsy and everything like that. So you will have a whole lot of information. You are so blessed because I did not have this information 25 years ago. I did not have it. It was like I had to study and learn myself. So we're gonna um, learn about the diabetes because diabetes is 30.6 million people that have diabetes. 60, I think they said it's 65 that is pre-diabetics, and out of that 65 is 60 don't even know they have diabetes yet. They don't even know it. That's just horrible. And then we have 50,000 cases of kidney failure. Kidney failure comes from using the diabetes. If you can be a diabetic for a long period of time and using pharmaceutical stuff and the high blood pressure. Diabetes and high blood pressure, it messes with your kidneys, and I guess it helps deteriorate your kidneys. That's where a lot of people end up with kidney failure. And then diabetes will cause your vision for you to go blind. I had a friend just a few months back. He found out he was a diabetic, and he began to where he can't see. So it's 650,000 people have lost their vision from having diabetes, and it's 75,000 uh, dies in the United States every year from diabetes. Oh yeah, I can't forget. Uh, Diabetes causes you to have fingers taken off, hands taken off, your legs taken off. Start with your feet. Excuse me. Then it comes up to your knees. And my cousin had one of her legs taken off because was a diabetic. And then a few months later, they wanted to take her other leg off, and she said, "No, I'll just live with it till God call me home. I will not have my other leg taken off." So type 1 diabetes, usually young people from 20 on down will get type 1 diabetes. And if you get type 1 diabetes at that age, unless you change your eating habits and your lifestyle, you will not make it to maybe 50 years old with that. And say what causes diabetes is being overweight. It's one of the causes. Um, High levels of inflammation in your body. You get that from eating too much meat that is not kosher meat. Kosher meaning the blood should be drained out. You eat too much meat that is full of hormones, antibiotics, and all the other stuff that man put in it to make it grow fast. Um, and then stress. Stress will cause you to have high blood pressure also. It'll bring your pressure up when you're stressed and depressed. And it says having a family of history of diabetes can cause you to have diabetes, maybe run through the blood line or something like that. I really don't know. Um, and when you have high blood pressure, it's the main causes. It shows that you usually have heart disease when you have high blood pressure. Heart disease can cause high blood pressure also, and vice versa. They have in this book, you can have the things that you can eat and things that you shouldn't do to help prevent it. Like mainly smoking, you shouldn't be smoking, and those hydrogenated oils like saturated fats, the polyunsaturated fats, artificial dyes, artificial flavors that be in the sodas. You shouldn't drink soda, especially Pepsi and Coke. The colored sodas are the worst. If you're gonna drink soda, drink it every now and then, maybe once a week or something. like I do. I drink me a Pepsi every now and then uh, and I get the bottle Pepsi. I don't drink the can. I don't like the can. I like the bottle Pepsi, and I will buy that 16 ounce and drink off it for 3 or 4 days. I drink a little bit like that. Tastes so good, but I do not drink it on a regular basis because if you drink it on a regular basis, your potential of getting diabetes is kind of high. Um, so the number one killer in the world is food, of course. Okay, high blood pressure. I have a chapter here on high blood pressure. Okay, high blood pressure is see how many people we have. Your blood pressure should read 120 over 80, and that's like it's kind of like elevated when it reads. It's elevated blood pressure when it reads one. Well, the normal blood pressure is 120 over 80. When it's elevated is 129 over 80. And I know some people, they have 130, 39, 139 over 80 to 89 is the minimum high, 139. Let's see some of the causes of high blood pressure. Some of the causes are stress again. Um, it can, if you have high blood pressure, like I said, it can lead to heart attacks, stroke. Most people that have strokes, heart attacks, have high blood pressure. Um, Headaches. I know my daughter had she was having high blood pressure and she was going to the hospital once a month. She was in her 40s. Um, the last time she'd gone, she called me. I had to go pick her up at 2 o'clock in the morning. She said she couldn't hardly see. And I drove over to the emergency room. And there she stayed for a few days. And one of the doctors came in and told her that her blood pressure was so high that she could have had a stroke. She could have had what we call an aneurysm of the brain. And that's how one of her veins could have burst. And let me tell you, after that night, I never had to take her anymore. She started watching when she eat. She started taking natural remedies, and she haven't had to go to the hospital since then for her blood pressure going up so high that she almost had a stroke. Now she's a team with her husband doing truck driving, and she makes sure she drink her teas and take natural medication. Um, when you have high blood pressure, you should smoke again. Smoking is not good for people with blood pressure tend to get high because high blood pressure, some people don't even know they have it. It could be a silent killer. And these are some ways that you control your high blood pressure. Exercise. You don't have to go to the gym and just work out and all that. You can just walk for a mile or walk around your building maybe 3 times a week, 15 minutes, and then healthy eating. You must eat healthy. Cut out some of that dairy and cheese and that meat and eat more vegetables and fruit. Um, and salt. All the salt that you have in your cabinets, if it's not sea salt, fine sea salt, get rid of it now because it's only going to add to your blood pressure and cause it not to go down when you're trying to take natural stuff. You got to eliminate the salt because we already have enough salt in the foods that we buy. Because you know, when we're eating processed food, canned foods, they have salt in them. And you just need to shed a few pounds if you're a little overweight. You're walking, and then get you a good cleansing detox tea that will help you lose some of the weight because most of your weight is in your colon. Your colon causes you to keep the weight on you. But if you start eliminating, keeping your colon cleansed with these detox teas, and you have to, drink these teas daily, monthly, and keep so that then you shed pounds like it's nothing, and then you will find yourself with more energy. You won't feel so tired and de-stress. Don't drink as much coffee, caffeine stuff. It's not good for people, have a tendency of having high blood pressure. Um, just drink moderately. Drink moderately. Um, like maybe one, like for men, drink one cup or 2 drinks of coffee a day if you're gonna drink some caffeine. And then you have high blood pressure now, get your high blood pressure monitor that you can test your blood pressure as you begin to change your lifestyle, your eating habit, drinking your teas, your herbal teas. Get a monitor so you can test your high blood pressure and see how it's going down. It says potassium is good for people that has high blood pressure. The potassium is like your avocados, the small bananas full of potassium. Other fruits and vegetables should at least have say 4 to 7 grains a day of your potassium. And don't use too much ground pepper. Go season your food, but don't make it too hot. Okay, some symptoms of having high blood pressure would be severe headaches. If you find yourself having severe headaches a lot, regularly, being fatigued, or sometimes kind of confused, or your mentality might be a little confused. You forget stuff. Breathing problem. Sometimes you get blood in your urine. Irregular heartbeat. Um, Pounding on your chest and ears, because irregular heartbeat can be because of you have high blood pressure and you don't even know it yet. Like I say, it can be a silent killer. Okay, we go. Heart disease is one of 375,000 Americans die of heart disease and heart failure, heart attacks. It tells you heart disease can be reversed. And then I tell you the things that you even have a heart in it. It has a picture of your heart. How it kind of like operates and the name of the different valves. Can you imagine the big vein that's in your heart? Those big valves. Wow. But guess what? If they have a smoothie, I put a smoothie in here for your heart. It's 2 cups of fresh kale, 2 cups of strawberries, some dates. Oh, dates are good. And the casio powder, or some vanilla extract, 2 cups of coconut milk. Because you want to eliminate the regular milk. The regular milk is full of chemicals, so throw that out. Get rid of it. It's no good. Drink spring water when you get, and then almond milk, coconut milk, rice milk, any milk besides cow milk. So the cow milk belongs to the cow. It don't belong to human. Human consumption. It says nowhere in our Bible, our manufacturing book, which is that Bible that says that we gotta have some protein. It didn't say that. It said eat plenty of vegetables and fruit, and that'll be your food. So evidently, all your vitamins and everything, minerals, is in the vegetable fruit that God created, and the herbs is for the healing. Okay, we got so I even tell you about high cholesterol. Okay, we'll go over here and talk a little about the cancer, because I had some of my family friends, they had breast cancer. They took one breast off 1 week and told them they had took all the counts out. And about 2 weeks to a month, the other breast became cancerous. They had to take that one off. One of my niece's friend, and she died in less than a month's time. But they said they had took all the counts out. See, because one thing I've learned about cancer, and I've learned it from the doctors, that sugar will multiply the cancer cells. So if you're drinking anything or eating stuff with sugar in, and you at cancer and you in relay, it will multiply, it will bring back the cancer cells sometime. If you have cancer and you taking treatment and you eating sugar and stuff, that's not going to help you because sugar, cancer cells love sugar. Okay, there are 5 categories of cancer. They have, you have cancer of the skin tissue, the internal organs. You have cancer of the bone, the muscle cancer. You have the leukemia cancer, the lymph that starts in the immune system. That's the worst kind too to have, the immune system cancer, because it's kind of like in your blood, and it's kind of like devastating. Your nervous system cancer, like it develops in your brain and in your spinal cord. That's the kind of cancer my sister-in-law had. She had brain cancer, and then it moved to her throat. She had throat and brain cancer at the same time. So they have the treatments they give you from the doctors, or the surgery. They do the surgery. A lot of them do the surgery. They say they remove the tumor. They remove the tumor, but then the cancer still start spreading because you go home and you'll start eating sugary stuff. So the cancer starts spreading to your other parts of your organs. They don't tell you, put you on a specific diet. They don't tell you. Uh, the chemotherapy is the other one, radiology, and they kill the cancer cells, but they have side effects also. And the next one, the last one, the plant-based diet. Your fresh greens, fruits, and herbs will heal you of the cancer cells. And then I have 2 smoothies for if you had cancer before, and even if you don't have cancer, you can drink these smoothies to help, because all of us have some cancer cells. The thing is, where they multiply and start attacking your body, you have to keep them in where they're supposed to be at. So if you start drinking plant-based smoothies and have your apples, banana, raspberry, blueberries, and infused with flaxseed, chia seeds, and hemp seeds, um, you will make your cells healthy. White blood cells and the red blood cells, they will become healthy and not turn cancerous. And then you drink your coconut milk a day, 32 ounces a jar for 4 days. Okay, here's another a green veggie smoothie. It's got the kale, the celery, the spring mix, whichever leaves you like the best. 2 green apples, currants, blend with. It tells you how to blend it and everything. You should have a blender. Detoxification. Being detox is one of the keys to keep your blood flowing clean and your colon clean. Everything that's settled, every time you eat, it goes through your body and it settles down in your colon. You keep that colon clean, then you'll have less sicknesses. And then it tells you your nuts, your seeds, and your oils are good. The types of cancer is colon cancer, ovarian cancer, pancreatic cancer, breast cancer, prostate, leukemia, stomach cancer, thyroid cancer. Technical, technical cancer is that detects that's the man's prostate. Those mountain oysters, you say. Um, my best friend, her sister has stomach cancer. She's taking chemo at this very time, stomach chemo. So I have a chapter on fibroids. You can read about that. Prostate cancer. I have a smoothie for the men with prostate, take care of their prostate so they won't get cancers. They have to do the smoothies as well as we do, and use spring water, alkaline water. Uh, and if you have had cancer before, you should be using alkaline water, pure alkaline water anyway. Um, I have a few more minutes, and we could do asthma. I have a lot of people have told me they have allergies and the asthma, I have uh, some information on asthma, the causes, prevention, and the remedies. Some symptoms would be you find yourself wheezing, running out of air, uh, pressure and tightness in the chest, and poor circulation of oxygen. Oxygen, and you have watery eyes. It makes your eyes water, itchy throat, runny nose, dry mouth. It's all in the asthma symptoms. Natural treatment, we have natural treatment to help you with it. You shouldn't be around cleaning products that are chemically full of chemicals. You need a lot of fresh air. Um, Most people that have asthma, they have allergies. Also, have herbs for allergies, which usually common chamomile is herb is good for allergies. Um, then you have to quit smoking. Smoking will just add more fire to the problem. It don't help it at all. It takes away some of your oxygen. Excuse me. I have a smoothie, a good smoothie for asthma. And in fact, I give you 2 smoothies for asthma. And last but not least, we have if the men have and female have erectile dysfunction, we have a herb. My mental Keisha has um, created a herb that's good for the men and women that will help your um, that's your erectile for the men and for the women. If you want to feel young again, and when you're making love with your spouse, just try some of her. She has the powder or the capsule. You try it; it works. I've tried it and it works. So I'm telling you, it's very good. So I have that in here, and then I have some of the teas that are good, which is Dr. Miller's tea, the colon capsules. If you don't want to, you're not a tea drinker, you can also get the colon capsule, and they will do the same, serve the same purpose. They'll have you eliminate once or twice a day, along with you eat plenty of vegetables and fruit. Okay, okay. It says how to increase your energy. The last chapter, your energy foods will be your oatmeal, your hummus, brown rice, sweet potatoes, bananas, fresh fruit. Dark chocolate helps, golden berries, Greek yogurt. But you have to get the one that don't have that cow milk in it, that dairy in it. They have some vegan yogurt. Potassiums, and moringa seeds are good for energy. When I feel my energy going low, when I did too much, I just open the capsules, the seed, and then I chew it or I suck it and you drink it. Drink some water behind it. Oh, it tastes good, tastes sweet, and it will definitely give you energy. So this is your book on the causes, prevention, and the remedy. I hope you got a lot of information from me teaching you, and you take your book and read over it, and you keep it for future information, and you share it with your family and friends. And you can order these books, both of them from Amazon, and this one also the 911 Emergency Help. You can order these books from Amazon.com and put in Warding Saunders, and all the books will come up, and you order them. Well, if you have this DVD, then you have the books anyway, because the DVD come with 2 books. It comes with the 2 Journey Back to the Garden books. Okay, and if you want to learn more about the herbs, you get healing herbs and their benefits. I can send you that It's only like $5 per plus shipping. I can send you that book if you're interested in all the herbs in here for like diabetes. It has the herb for diabetes, the different herbs that you can use. It has different herbs for high blood pressure, for cancer patients. It has a herb for each illness or chronic illness you have. It's in that book. So you can't go wrong. It's a must-have book. Okay. So I enjoy sharing this information with you, and I hope that it will help you to reverse your illness so that you can feel good in your senior years, feel healthy and happy like I am. Go out to dinner, to different places, enjoy your grandchildren, your great grands. I go listen to a band with my best friend on weekends, and we dance and have fun. I feel like, teenager again. So I want you to feel the same way. I don't want you going through these illnesses, because God did not put us here to be sick. He put us here to do our purpose and to do it well. And He wants you to be well. He's gonna heal you so you can do your purpose. Serve is something that you're supposed to serve me with. I want to see what it is. So bring it on, because I'm sharing and serving you with the purpose He gave me, and that's to help you heal and be healthy. So you have a great, wonderful, blessed, healthy day. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.